Maryland sports fans, there's only one sports book in the great state of Maryland with over 50 years experience booking bets and supporting customers. Betfred Sportsbook at Longshots is now open and is the only sportsbook in Frederick offering cash betting on football, basketball, world soccer, and more. Visit the Betfred Sportsbook at I-270 and MD-85 in Frederick, right next to Longshots off-track betting. Go to betfredsports.com for more information and your chance to win exclusive merchandise. Must be 21 or older. Play responsibly. For help, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Everybody, welcome to the Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian Cosby, right out of Oklahoma City. Once again, we have our co-host, Sam Rocca, here. What's up, Sam? What's going on tonight?
Hey, what's up, man? Not much. We have Silence the Voice with us tonight, which is awesome. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Yeah. I'm Mario. Everyone calls me Fish. I'm the lead guitarist of the band.
Okay, and we got Mark still off the phone. And what does Mark do again for you guys?
Mark is a rhythm guitarist.
Rhythm guitarist, and what does Gabriel do?
He's the vocalist of the band.
He's the vocalist. That's awesome. You guys, so when I first heard... Yeah, his phone's cutting out just a little bit there. But that's okay. We'll get through it still. Maybe you can turn his Wi-Fi off and on again.
Best time to have technical difficulties, huh?
Yeah, a little bit of technical difficulties, not too bad. We heard that, so that's awesome. So the first time I heard your band, you guys, I mean, it's the kind of metal that I most like. It's that kind of rock. You guys all look pretty young, too. How old are you guys?
I'm 22.
Okay.
Gabe's 26, and Mark's 30. Okay. Almost 30, I think. Yeah, almost 30.
Okay. So the biggest question, I think Sam knows what the biggest question is. You know what the biggest question is, Sam? No?
What's up with the drummer?
Yes, sir.
He's like, I think 10 now. Yeah, he's a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah. What's the story there? Like, how did that happen?
Well, a couple years ago, I was on Instagram and I came across this little drummer kid, and he's actually commented on one of our posts telling us that he's a huge fan of our band and he wants to cover some of our songs. And he was asking permission to cover some of them. And we're like, yeah, hell yeah, go ahead. I looked at his page, and there was a 7-year-old kid. Like, at the time, he was 7. And he was rocking out to, like, AC/DC, Slipknot, and, like, all these other fucking heavy-ass bands. And, like, it was crazy that he could actually play that shit. And yeah, ever since then, he's just, like, been a fan of us. And then skip forward a couple of years, 2 years later, and we're looking for a drummer, and he, like, we had a connection with this other guy that was in the band. He was actually friends with his instructor. So they knew each other, and at the time, we just lost the drummer, and he couldn't, the drummer at the time couldn't make it, so he got the kid to fill in for us at the fair, because we were playing the Arizona State Fair.
So how long ago was that?
The first time he played with us was at the State Fair.
What year was that? Or how long ago was that?
It was last year, actually.
I was going to say, dude, that year and the year before that?
Yeah, well, we played the State Fair 3 years in a row. But the first time Wrecker played with us was the 2019.
Yeah, and he learned the songs within, like, a week, like, faster than, like, I've really seen anybody learn our songs.
Dude, I've been playing the drums for, like, since 1998, so 22 years, and I suck, man. Like, compared to him, I'm horrible. I'm horrible. But look, we only have a 45-minute show. I don't know whether we're going to play all the songs, because I think we're going to enjoy our conversations, but I do want to start this off with the songs that you wanted me to play first. I would have picked a different song, but I haven't really heard this song, so I might have picked this song too after I hear it. But yours, the 3 songs I've heard of yours are killers. The recording quality is just awesome for being young. I thought you guys would have been a little younger, having a 9-year-old or 10-year-old drummer. But you're not. You guys are old men now. So
yeah.
This song is called This song is called Anxiety. We got Silence the Voice exclusive interview today on the Loud Spot. So let's start this show off with Anxiety. And by the way, guys, when we play this song, we can't really hear each other talk. Okay?
Got it.
All right. Here we go. Bravo! Can you believe that dude's 10? That is just absolutely crazy. Is it hard for you guys to, like, play shows or, like, get into, like, because I'm sure there's, like, bars that want you guys to come play. Can he come in and play being 10 years old?
Well, they do allow him to play in there, but once our set is over, he pretty much that's pretty much it for him for the night.
Out.
Right.
What'd you think, Sam? You never heard that song before?
I've heard that song before.
Oh, you heard that song? Oh, did you hear all their songs before?
Oh, I listened to like everything on their Spotify.
Did you? You're better than I am.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Oh, dude, Victimize is sick. A question about Victimize. Is there a new album following that?
We are not working on an album right now. We're working on singles right now.
Yeah, so, it's Victimize Victimized was actually a bonus track on the EP that we just released not too long ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
That Sam was like, play that song. I'm like, they didn't send me that song. They sent me these other songs.
It's actually, we sent it. It's called Circles, but it's now called Victimized.
So, who changed that name?
All of us we just kind of agreed on it, being called Victimized.
Okay. You were saying earlier that your producer sometimes changes your songs.
No. When we're in the studio, we already have, like, when we go to the studio with skeletons of songs, we have them just named just so we could.
Just your file names, just for you guys, just to at home or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, but then once we finish writing the song, we have to like change the name. Like we have to figure out because there's no reason to be calling it Circles, you know?
Yeah, I label my song 1, song 2, song 3, but doing it your way is probably a little better than my way.
Yeah.
I typically go like the first couple lines of the chorus. That's the song title, or the working title at least.
Exactly. So my favorite song by you guys is the first song.
Honestly,
go ahead.
What was that?
No, go ahead.
No, "Victimize" is one of the oldest songs we have. Like, it's probably the first song we ever wrote as a band. Like, the whole band we wrote.
We just never really released it.
How long have you guys been a band for?
5 years or more, maybe.
I think it was 6, actually.
Oh,
yeah, about
really?
6 years.
So you guys play. You guys are played on the radio out there. Are you guys played on the radio out there in Arizona?
Yeah.
Like they rock you guys, right? Go ahead.
We played on the radio a couple of times. Like randomly here and there, they'll just showcase a song because they'll just show our song off again because like we won a contest back in 2019. So from here and there, they'll just show our song again, remembering like the champions of the contest and stuff.
I think it was 2018 actually. We did that contest. It was like end of 2018.
Yeah, 2018. Never mind, 2018. Yeah, the radio contest was 2018, but we had a song play that we wrote for the jingle. We wrote their jingle that played all 2019.
That is so. I'm surprised you guys aren't famous. Like signed, like huge, blown up, big. Your music is just. You got to have a huge fan base. You would think.
Our fan base is in Australia and the Philippines and all other places.
Yeah.
Our song was on rotation for a month straight in Australia. Like, My Inheritance was on for like a whole month. It was on their number 1 radio station just playing. And they want us to come out there, but like we have no way out there yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you guys not monetized to where they're paying you guys to play your music?
We're monetized out there. If Mark was here, he would tell you all about it.
Okay.
He's the one who handles all like the financial stuff about it.
Okay, and Mark's the lead singer who is not able to connect right now because he's at work and he has to manage some people and be the boss man. So
yeah, that's exactly why he handles the money because he's the boss.
Is he the one that's about 30 years old? Is he the oldest one?
Yeah, he's the oldest one.
That makes sense then. We're running out of time. Blah, blah. I don't know what that means. I just gotta say,
how was it opening for War of Ages?
There you go.
Oh, that was sick, dude.
That was awesome. That was literally like a dream come true for me personally because I was listening to War of Ages like back in like my freshman year of high school. So I was
you guys get to meet like your idols for that.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
It was sick meeting them too. They're really chill guys too. They're like really friendly and
yeah.
They're really.
I mean, they were all there acting like they were like this shit. You know, they were actually interacting with us and talking to us. And
that is awesome, guys. I want to go ahead and play. We already only have 30 minutes. I want to play Insanity right now. This is my favorite song by Silence the Voice. This song just kicks ass, dudes. I freaking love it.
Thank you.
We're gonna play it right now. All right, here we go.
I've got all I
I love that song. You know my favorite word that your vocalist says is at the end, where he says, "It's business as usual." Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why I like that part, but I like when he says "business as usual." I don't know. It's awesome.
I feel like I wanted to do something different because, like, just with the choruses, normally the line was, you pay with your soul, but it's nothing personal. I felt like, it was more of like, when people say like, oh, it's nothing personal, it's just business.
Right.
I feel like that's how it is. Like when it's when it's involved with things that drive people pretty much insane. Like as far as like money, as far as like love situations, where it's like it's nothing personal. It's just business. Like I'm doing what I need to do to get what I want.
And I absolutely love that line.
That song. I love that song because. That song, we got somebody to bust their head at a show. Like they split their head open.
That's true.
So that song, we got the people. They got riled up and like it was like a fucking wall of death, and his head busted open. Like he got a concussion. There was blood everywhere, but it was crazy.
They had to run him to the ER.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God! So what? I guess do you guys have shows lined up? Even though COVID is like, I know I was talking to Sam earlier, and weren't you saying like that Louisiana is still pretty much shut down, right?
Oh, dude, we haven't had a show here since before COVID started. The bars are still closed. It's insane.
So, are you guys able to play concerts, or how is that working out?
We're not able to play any concerts right now. I mean, there are some shows going on locally, but a lot of the people that are playing those shows are getting like a lot of shit thrown at them for doing it.
Yeah.
So, like, we got to keep ourselves safe from, like, getting into that crowd where, like, we could lose a lot of fans for doing that,
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
It's about, like, staying safe and staying healthy. So, like, if you try to play a show, you just get, like, blacklisted here.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I've noticed it a lot in the metal community. Like, a lot of people, like, if they'll see a show going on, they'll shit on everybody who went there and all the bands involved.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you just got to be careful with something. You just got to be careful with something like that. Like we actually have a show coming up in October that it's more going to be recorded and then it's going to be sent out later. So we're actually going through all of the safety features and functions of like allowing just one band at a time and doing everything. So. Like play their show, but obviously we're still going to keep 6 feet apart and wearing our face mask.
Right.
But just like one band's going to go in so they can play their stuff, and then after the recording is going to be done, we're just going to load out, switch out, and everything, so that way we can still practice the safe distance. That's really only how you can do it nowadays until everything opens back up.
Right.
But
that's
kind of what we got going on in October for the suicide awareness for Metal United.
Yeah, Metal United against teen bullying and suicide awareness, that's pretty much what the band's about anyways. Like, that's what our whole band is based on, so that's why we like to play shows that are like that.
That's awesome, guys. I mean, so do you have a website that people that are listening to the podcast can go to and go check out and, besides just going to like iTunes or Spotify to buy your music, do you guys have an actual website?
I'm pretty sure it's under maintenance right now.
It is there. It's just it's always just trying to upgrade it and better it each and every day. Right. So like, I mean, you just go to www.silencethevoiceofficial.com and it has everything like from our music to our music videos to bios to little blogs that we have to having our EPK available set up on there. So it's available to see, but it's not completely finished. What I want to do is just get the remainder of like the band's bio to talk about each of ourselves and everything that we've grown up and why we're into music and posting it up on there. And then just getting like podcasts like this, like interviews, anything that we have available up there, like a link that they can click to and check everything out, check you guys out, check us out, and kind of go from there.
That's awesome, man. I literally have a friend named Jason who lives here, and I'm in Oklahoma City. He lives down the street from me. And I was like, dude, you gotta check out this band that sent me their music. And he was like, what? And it's like, literally, it's his favorite style of music. So when I told him I was doing this podcast, he's finally was like, well, I guess I'll have to check that one out. Because, he doesn't, when he's your friend, he's like, whatever, dude, I'll hear it someday. So, but no, he's excited to hear this one, so I can't wait to send it to him. I'm gonna play "Devil in You," which Mario told me was one of his favorite songs when I called him on the phone. What was that? I called you earlier. Was it this week? I think.
Yeah, sometime this week.
On the Facebook thing, and then I called you today. You didn't want to answer because it was an Oklahoma City number. So, anyways, here is "Devil in You," and once again, this band is called Silence the Voice. They're out of Phoenix, Arizona. An awesome band. Everyone really should download their music and buy it because they're one of my favorites. So, "Devil in You," here we go. I cannot help but smile when I hear that song.
It's so good.
I laugh like I'm laughing. I'm laughing because it's so good that I'm impressed. I'm like, man, fuck these dudes. These dudes are freaking awesome, man. It's a positive vibe.
Thank you, man.
No lie, like listening to you guys' Spotify page, I actually got irrationally angry. I'm like, why is Gabe so much better than me? This is ridiculous.
Why are you lying?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing vocals, man?
He's not.
Well, actually, oddly enough, vocals were the least amount of time I've spent in music. Like, I've done piano since I was 3, guitar since I was 10. Vocals I actually started doing, I think, like, maybe like sophomore year of my high school, which was about like 2011. So it'd be like maybe like 9 years now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Gabe is actually the most talented in this band, probably, because he's the one that plays the most instruments. He plays the sax, he plays the drums.
So does Mark do all the screaming and the singing, or some of that Gabe also?
That's just Gabe.
In the recording, yeah, it's all me. In live shows, though, Mark does do some of the screaming and some of the background.
Oh, so you do the singing. I got it confused. So you are the main singer,
right?
Okay. And Mark is the second guitarist.
Yeah.
Okay.
He only does the backing vocals live.
Okay, I got you. I had, for some reason, I had it confused. I had it mixed around. Okay, well, glad we got that fixed up. So yeah,
who writes the lyrics?
Yeah, who writes the lyrics? Good question.
We all kind of do. We all put our little input in, and then sometimes like for example, sometimes it'll just be on a whim. Sometimes we'll just go into the studio just feeling a certain way, or having an idea in our heads, and we'll pretty much for example with Dark Heart, our song Dark Heart. Fish and Mark actually went in. None of us had anything planned, anything ready. They started laying down the tracks. I just went in there, and we were all feeling like a certain way toward somebody we knew, and
we went in there with full anger. That was just
pure hatred, powered the.
So do you guys? What do you guys want to play next? Do you want to play? We played Anxiety. We played Insanity. We played Devil in You. We played Barricades. So we got Circles. Oh, did we play? Was that the last song, Barricades?
We didn't play Barricades.
We haven't played Barricades. We got Barricades, Circles, and Condemned, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Which one do you guys want to do next? We only got 15 minutes left. 45 minutes goes by super fast.
Well, since Sam, that's his favorite song is Victimized, play Circles, because Circles is Victimized.
Oh.
Yes,
called
please.
Victimized.
But now they tell us. now they tell us. All right. Well, Sam, this is your favorite song, and this song, it's not called Circles. It's called Victimized. But on the MP3 files you guys sent me, it's called Circles. Which I think you might have mentioned that earlier, but I was doing, paying attention to my podcasting and not really listening to that part of it. So, all right, we're gonna play. What's it called again?
Victimized.
Victimized.
We'll
We're gonna play Victimized right now. Here we go.
Place so
that song. So sick.
Dude, I want to just do like a mic drop and throw my microphone against the wall. Like, do we
need to say anything?
I gotta see. I have to see one of your music videos. I just, I want to. I want to see you singing, man. Cause do you guys just have a bunch of energy? Like, do you just go hard and just get the crowd all pumped up?
Dude, that's actually that's pretty much one of the reasons why we won the Play-Doh contest was because
stage presence.
They were very unbalanced, like very it was back and forth between like the last bands that were on. But usually, like we do with every show that we play, we just go all out, like full on going to the crowds. Just build energy, bring everyone together type deal, and it's so much fun. It's so hard to put into words.
I was in a band one time. I forgot what the band's name was, but it was out of Sacramento, California, and we played a show, and everyone was just standing there like playing their instruments, and I'm a drummer, but for this band I was a screamer, and it was like these guys were just standing there, so I started like running all over the place, looked like a freaking probably weirdo, but I was trying to get people doing stuff, and the rest of the band was just like standing there like
our band, we're all about like the energeticness of a show. Like, we love to party, like we love to go all out on stage. Like, I remember growing up watching all these other bands, like I think Kiss is one of them that I watched. Like, they're crazy on stage with their fucking tongues and shit.
Yeah,
and I remember watching them because my grandpa would watch them. He would put them play their cassette.
Nice.
They had a cassette. It was like one of their world tours, and I would watch it all the time. I would imagine, like, I want to be that. I want to be up there fucking in face paint, running around, fucking licking guitars and shit, and fucking going all crazy. And that's like one of my biggest inspirations. Like,
dude, it's
bands like that. They used to go crazy like that.
Yep.
Like, people these days. A lot of bands we play with, they ain't like that no more. They ain't energetic. They just mostly just stand around and play their instrument and like go through the motions and then they leave.
That's so boring to watch. When you
gotta have showmanship. You gotta only way anyone's ever gonna remember you if you leave something for them to remember.
If you're just standing there and you're playing like some heavy ass shit like you guys are doing, but you're just standing there playing your instruments, you want to go see a show. You want to go to a concert. You want to see people rock out. You know what I'm saying? Like You want to see a lot. You want to see them get crazy because when you get crazy, it pumps up the crowd. The crowd gets crazy. Next, everyone's online downloading all your music because you just gave them one hell of a show.
Right?
Get the mosh pit going.
I know. I felt so bad. That reminds me of that Play-Doh thing. I felt so bad because like during our songs, he's like it was actually on the Holmberg called me out on it. The guy on the radio. Freaking, he was saying like pretty much it was during one of our songs that we played there, and these two girls were on their phones, like everybody was like bobbing their heads and all this stuff, and these two girls were like in front of the bar, like on their phones and stuff, and I just got caught up in the moment. I don't know how else to explain it, but I was like singing like right to them, like I was like pretty much in their faces, and like during like. As like the instrumental part came along, I just literally picked up the mic and just was like, "Get off your phone!"
You just called them out.
But it turns out they were buying tickets from like bigger bands because they saw like, this band brings energy. What this band would be like if we go see them. I felt like such a dick afterward though. I was like, I'm so sorry.
I know for a fact that Sam and I are going to come to you guys one of you guys' shows. Like, for a fact, we had some of you guys play. He's in Louisiana, I'm in Oklahoma City, but wherever you guys play, you guys are playing in any one of our cities. I'll make it a fact to go to Louisiana if you guys go there first, or wherever you guys come in. I want to see it. Look, we only have 7 minutes left. I want to play Barricades, and then I'll give Sam the last word on the loud spot. And so let's play Barricades real quick before the show's over. I hope everyone loves these guys. These guys are just awesome. You guys are fun to talk to as well. I love it. I love it. Here we go.
You guys too, man.
Thanks,
had a good time.
Here we go.
Thank you.
At the point of no return.
yes, before I give the last word to Sam on the loud spot, I do want to say one thing. I got to give a shout out to my homies and Nothing Short of Tragic for making our intro and our outro music. So shout out to Nothing Short of Tragic. All right, Sam, you're on the spot.
I just want to say thank you again to Silence the Voice for being on a show number 1 and putting out amazing song after amazing song and just killing it.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having us.
I wish we
we
had
appreciate
more
the time and everything from you guys.
I wish we had more than 45 minutes to do a podcast with you guys. I mean, it's just fun talking to you guys.
For sure. Like, I feel like we could make a 2-hour podcast just playing all their songs and talking to them.
Yeah, I think
I'm game.
I don't know. After 1 hour, I started getting kind of I start getting kind of random.
I think we all do.
That's more incentive.
We're going to be releasing a music video here shortly, so if you guys ever want to come on and talk about that after, we're going to be...
Yes, we do.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a new song, and it's going to be a cover song, actually, so it's going to be released this month sometime.
All right, well, Mario, I got your phone number. I'm going to save it in my phone. Gabe, Mark, pleasure meeting you guys, talking to you. I know your drummer couldn't be here today, but he is young, and so we appreciate your time, and so thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Yep, stay on the Zoom call just for one more second, okay?
All right.
Maryland sports fans, there's only one sports book in the great state of Maryland with over 50 years experience booking bets and supporting customers. Betfred Sportsbook at Longshots is now open and is the only sports book in Frederick offering cash betting on football, basketball, world soccer, and more. Visit the Betfred Sportsbook at I-270 and MD-85 in Frederick, right next to Longshots off-track betting. Go to betfredsports.com for more information and your chance to win exclusive merchandise. Must be 21 or older. Play responsibly. For help, call 1-800-GAMBLER.